What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ricky Ricardo from Pretty Slick Rick TV, and be sure to watch this video all the way to the end. It really helps with the algorithm and all of that good stuff, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Anyway, Bobby Smurda, he got jumped in a club, I think the day before yesterday, and yeah, 10 people jumped him. Apparently they took his watch, took his chain, took his money, and that, like, the way that people came out and described it, they described it as if it was a beatdown. But you know, Bobby Smurda, you know, within the nature of how things happened, you know, he did the best that he could. Do you know what I mean? He didn't lay down, he didn't back down, he was going, you know. And you know, in street terms, you will classify Bobby Smurda as a real one, okay? And you know, he's the one that's played by the book, the book of the streets. He went to jail, did his time, didn't snitch. He took extra time because of he took extra time to help his co-defendant get released. His co-defendant got released before him, even though he took the extra time and all that good stuff. And this is how he's treated. This is how he's treated, guys. He's supposed to be the role model to you street guys. He's supposed to be the beacon to you street guys. And is this how you street guys treat your beacon, role model, idol, you know, the one that's done it? But then when there's these other guys that are so called, and listen, I'm a civilian, but this is just my social observation, okay? I'm not a part of any of that, but this is just from what I see. Why would any of these children want to participate in that culture, okay, with gangs and stuff like that, if once you actually play it by the book, you do it to a T, how it's supposed to be done, how everyone expects you to do it, you get treated like this by the people that should really hold you up and respect you, but they don't. He should have got the 5-star treatment. He should have got bottles brought to his table, but instead he had bottles brought to his face. Like, what? Why are we doing this? You know? And then we glamorize this lifestyle, and all the kids want to follow in these guys' footsteps. You know what I mean? Okay, that's Bobby Smurda, but I'm talking about now, he is a quote-unquote hood or gangster from America that people look up to, okay? But then what about, you know, the kids in there's gangs everywhere around the world, okay? So what about the gangs that have Bobby Smurda status in their area, their manor, their hood, their ends, okay? What about those guys? They're gonna get the same, they're gonna look up to them and give them all of the same respect and all this other stuff, and then they're gonna follow in their footsteps. Because you know what it's like? It's like, if you notice, right, when the elders move on, there's always another group that's underneath them that will take their place, okay? The chain remains, okay? The chain remains. It's like a pulley system, okay? So the next group that is following in the footsteps, what are they gonna think and feel and do? They're gonna do what they saw their elders do, but worse. Do you know what I mean? Worse, to get a name for themselves or whatever. And them subscribing to this lifestyle, like, they're like, I'm not happy it happened to Bobby. I'm not happy it happened, but I just hope that people learn from this and say, you know what, streets is a myth, streets is a lie. All of that codes that you try to subscribe and live by, the people that you're trying to uphold the code for, they're not upholding their end of the code. It is not reciprocated. It is just not, you know. So it's like, just don't subscribe to this lifestyle at all. Like, it's not what you guys think it is. There is at least probably 1% success stories. The rest of them don't end well. Dead, jail, loony bin, drugs, on the drugs, by the way. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is literally just not worth it. Not worth it. When you're in these gangs, you do realize that your family is in these gangs too. Oh yeah. Your mum is in the gang. Oh, not with you, but she will be affected by it. If something happens to you, she'll be affected by it. Your siblings, something happens to you, they'll be affected by it. You got little brothers and sisters watching, they'll be affected by it. Okay? Oh, that's indirectly, by the way. Now, let's talk about how these gangs could directly affect your family when they come to your house. Oh, yeah, they come to your house certain times. Oh, yeah, they pull up. Yeah. They might try to do something to your siblings. If they can't get you, do something to your siblings. Oh, there's no code now. There's no code. Why can't they do something to your siblings? Do you know what I mean? Oh, your girlfriend, your baby mums, your wife, whatever. It doesn't stop, it doesn't end. Just don't subscribe at all. Now, I get it. It's easier said than done when there's things like grooming, when there's things like broken home, when there's things like a sense of belonging, you know, and you know the guys that groom, and you know they kind of say, yeah, listen, I got some money here. Listen, go over there, hold this for me. Come over here. Oh, do you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you something. Okay, now you owe me. Like, there's so many different ways that they groom them. Do you know what I mean? Like, they hit their emotions one way, shape, form, or fashion. Whether it's with fear, whether it's with love, you know what I mean, manipulation. But they're gonna find a way. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna find a way. Now that is hard because, you know, these kids that just want to be down. I was one of those kids that I just wanted to be down, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? You know, like when, you know how you felt when the top boy just said, just nodded his head at you, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, he knows me, he's seen me, I'm seen. Like, and then, you know, like, so how must it feel when you're around the quote unquote top boy? Like, the quote unquote top boy you can stand next to, and your peers and your friends can see you standing next to. Do you know, like I know how that feels. I know, but I'm telling you, at the end of a long day, right, it's never a good look, and it doesn't end well. And for all of these kids, right, I just want you to do something, right? You see your elders, right? Ask your elders to show you what their elders are doing right now. So, you know, if you're in a gang or a hood or a clique or whatever now, and you subscribe to that certain lifestyle, this guy is ready to die for his shit. Wow. And they're a part of a certain lifestyle, okay? I want your elder to show you his elder. Yep. Because at the end of the day, as I said, when the elders move on, whether it's good or bad or negative or whatever, right, another one takes their place. But the ones that's moving up, they're moving up to a similar or same place. Now, some get out and they're like, you know what, this is long, I'm gonna go family, I'm gonna move out the ends or whatever. That's cool. But then there's some, they're in prison, they're cracked out, you know what I mean? So ask your elder to show you his elders. Ask your elder to show you his elder, and to see if that's, you know, the trajectory that you want to go with your life. Yeah, let's try that. Ask your elder to show you his elder. Do you know what I mean? And that should kind of like be like, whoa, do you want to end up like this or like that? But at the same time, we have ego. No, that could never be me. I'm different, I'm smarter, I'm faster. Do you know what I mean? I got technology, I got this, I got that. So do the police. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. For every mice or rat, there's a new and improved mice or rat catcher. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, guys, this is not a lifestyle. This is not lucrative. It's not beneficial. You don't get no pension. Trust me, it's all long. I'm telling you, it's all long. There's nothing good about it. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, I know it looks appealing. And you know the funny thing is that most of the time, the guys want what the girls want. And I'm not blaming the girls, man, but if the girls didn't see that lifestyle as attractive, no one would want to be it. And I'm not blaming the girls, because men have to have have to take accountability. But if the girls didn't like that lifestyle, the men wouldn't want to be that. I promise you. Anyway, signing the video off here, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. If you watched it all the way to the end, love you. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I said it already and I'm gonna say it again. Share this video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on the Bobby Smurda situation, or even this gang epidemic, pandemic. You You know what I mean? Let me know. All right, peace, love.